everybody, just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit more about my BBL journey here. And things have subsided again with my health. There's a lot of like other lab tests I got to get for other things, but everything is pretty much stagnant. There's really nothing else that's like going on that would really like stop my surgery or anything like that, right? There's a lot of stuff, like I said, tests I got in labs that I got to do in a few months just to, upkeep, make sure I'm okay. But other than that, like I said, let's hope it happens this time and that my blood pressure's under control. Doctor still didn't want to give me like any type of Xanax or something to calm me down if it was really anxiety that I'm getting, like any white coat, whatever, thing that I get walking into that clinic. Other than that, I still believe that, how could people not take your blood pressure correctly? I mean, me, even as a not medical professional, right? I have learned that, like, hey, like, your arm has to be elevated, like, to a certain degree and stuff like that. Like, your arm can't be up here. Like, I get it. But it makes a huge difference on your monitor, like, huge. And I monitored it myself. I went to a store to get it done, one of the pharmacies. I did it myself at home. And no matter what shape, way, or form I tested it out, yes, having your arm down will affect your blood pressure. And, it's little things like that. Like I said, that, there's a lot of people on blood pressure medications. Like, I get it. But it makes a huge difference, and advocating for yourself. Like I said, I just didn't take the no. Like, I automatically knew that something wasn't right. Advocate for yourself. Like, ask other doctors, talk to just your regular primary. Because like I said, just even my primary was like, what are they doing? They're making you put your arm down? Like, no. And going on medication, like I decided to do it because yes, I monitored it and it was still, elevated on certain days and times. Certain anxieties would give it to me as well, where my blood pressure was going up anyway. So I did decide to go on the blood pressure medication. No matter what, I am still a bit thankful that this came up in the surgery or whatever, fine. But at the same time, I'm going on my third attempt to do the surgery because of the same thing. There's nothing else going on. Like, it's just literally that's been like the number one factor on why I haven't been able to get the surgery. It has taken like some mental preparation, to really be honest, where it's like, okay, do I keep fighting that I want that anxiety medication prior to? Do I just, I've done the meditation, I've done it all. I get anxious, like it is what it is, but I still don't feel like it's anxiety, and it shouldn't lead to readings of 150 over, whatever, 100 almost on certain times. I feel like just that anxiety alone would not do that to my blood pressure. And I've been in other stressful situations, way more stressful than that it still would not elevate my, reading to be that bad. Like, I still am not happy with that. So let's hope that my surgery can happen and I can come back on here and say, hey, I got it, whatever. I am going to do another video on expenses. Not even adding my medical expenses, but other expenses, right, for the BBL. That's kind of where I want to lean to as well with my videos. The prepping, I was gonna have, somebody take care of me, whatever. But at the same time, there's still stuff to prep. I work from home too, right? So that was a whole nother preparation. But just the spending, like not even the surgery, just like I said, the rest of the spending, which whether it be like, yes, I am thinking of like another faja, whether it be, the cushion to sit on the toilet, like things like that, like add up, and they are expenses. And like I said, I'm thankful I'm not the one fully spending on the surgery. Like, okay, great. But still those other extra expenses, meal prepping. But like I said, I'm going to do that on another video. So I'll keep you updated.